I just want to say a super special thank you to our main sponsor for Third Eye Champagne, Jacinta Higgins. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to Third Eye Champagne. I am Kirsten Langston. It's a little bit hairy around here today. In addition to the construction, which just can't be overstated, I am dog sitting. I am dog sitting my cousin's dog. The dog's name, I'm looking at her interacting with Santos right now, and I'm just like, who's going to snap first? Okay, well, stop hitting him in the face with your tail. She's just happy to see you, buddy. Okay. All right, so it's a little bit crazed, but I wanted to get this video out for you guys. So the door is wide open because I'm dog watching. Guys, know that everything was very calm. Of course, until I turn the camera on. And then the next thing you know, everybody wants to start running from room to room. All right, guys. So I promised you an Eclipse video, and it's here. Here we go. The first thing I want to look at is, of course, how does this eclipse affect Donald Trump? Now, on Thursday for the public, it's already out for patrons, but on Thursday for the public, we have a really good episode. We have Eliza, who is an intuitive astrologer on there. She takes a look at Trump's chart to see how this eclipse affects him. And it's really interesting. There's a lot more stuff about him in his chart. She spills all the tea. It's really good stuff. So we have that coming out, but I wanted to look at it today and see what we've got going on. The cards aren't great. They're not great at all. First of all, it does bring him a loss. It takes something away from him. So this eclipse is on January 31st. It is a lunar eclipse in the sign of Leo at 11 degrees of Leo. It's opposing Aquarius. So I believe at that point the sun is in Aquarius. Yes, it is. And I think Venus is there too. So rule of thumb is lunar eclipses always take something away. It is hitting Trump's chart, if I remember correctly, in the 12th house. Okay, don't quote me on that. Maybe I should just stay away from that. Maybe I'll leave the chart stuff to the episode on Thursday. But here we go. Very bad cards. Listen, it's not going to bring something good to him. It's going to bring something bad. I asked about his health. It's here in the cards. Things are not looking great. P.S. This is my mom's hat from the 60s, and I'm wearing it because the hair has a mind of its own today. So, wearing the hat. Shout out to Mom. Thanks for the hat. But what we're looking at here, we have the Three of Swords. This is heartbreak. We have the Ten of Swords. This is a loss. It usually signifies loss to the body for me a lot of times. And then we have the Five of Cups, which is another loss. So, I mean, they're like, look, this eclipse is going to hit him hard. It may hit him, it may come out that he does have a mental illness. He is having a physical. I believe it's on January 12th. So it's just a couple days away from now. And I wonder what that's going to bring us. But we'll take a peek at that too. But right now, it hits him pretty hard. And what we also have here, a lot of cards advocating balance. So I think what you're going to see is health-wise, because I asked about the health in particular. Health-wise, you're going to see someone saying, okay, you got to chill out, you got to balance it out, you got to take care of something, or you have to slow down, or even, you have to step down because you can't handle this job. The stress of the job is killing you. It's possible. I'm not seeing that technically in my own intuitive shit that I got going on, but it's possible. But here we go, the card of health. The Five of Pentacles. It denotes ill health. It's coming up here with the Strength card. It's showing me weakness. It's showing me the health isn't great. I do believe that this eclipse will impact his health. I do believe that's going to come out publicly. So, we got the Russia stuff heating up. Bannon. Woo! Shit's going on in America. Hello, by the way, international viewers. I really want to read on other stuff. But it seems like every single friggin' day in this country is just a shit show. And it has to be looked at. It demands to be looked at. So show me Trump Russia. I'm just kind of going to use a blanket term here. Trump Russia. Somebody, obviously a Russian bot or a propagandist or some kind of moron, was on one of my videos where I said, you know, and it was an early one where I was like, this Russia thing stinks, and like nothing had come of it yet. But he gets on there and he's like, this is fake news. And I'm like, sir, this isn't news. This isn't a news channel. This isn't a news show. It's a goddamn entertainment channel. This is Psychic Friends Network over here. Please. Part of this, and I want you guys to know this, part of this is a game for me, okay? So I like to make predictions, and I like to see what comes true and what doesn't. I'm doing this in the spirit of a good time. I know that it gives people comfort. I know it gives people hope. That's part of the reason, of course, that I'm doing it. I like connecting with you guys. I like giving you guys good juju. But for me personally, part of the reason I have this channel is because I find it entertaining. I like to see what I feel, what the cards say, what's coming out of my mouth, and does it come true? Here's our mysterious lady yet again. No, in this instance, it is not Oprah. But I'm starting to think it's the female lawyer whose name, of course, I can't remember, and if I could remember, I would mispronounce it. Here. Is it going to get him? That's kind of what I want to know. I was very blankety. I said, show me Trump, Russia. We've got information coming out. We've got information coming out from all sides. Right now, Trump is not involved in the sense that Mueller doesn't have him by the balls. Okay, so that's what these cards are telling me, but information's coming out. At the bottom of the reading, I have the World, which tells me, you know what, we're not there yet. That I would read this as though it were upside down. Okay, so it's to me it says we're not there yet, just because I see all these cards of movement. So it shows me we're not there yet. Looks like the eclipse is going to give us some stuff. The eclipse is showing up here, it represented by this card, the Eight of Cups. And we have some low down, dirty, underhanded stuff going on with Trump, Russia. So I would say we've got, because it was such a broad question that I asked, we've got some broad answers here. There's some low down, dirty stuff going on. We're not finished yet. This female's figuring in prominently yet again. We shall see. So does this eclipse bring to light? Oh, I think it does. I think it uncovers some stuff. I think this one and then its sister eclipse happening in February. I think they both just dump stuff on us. So let's see. A lot of people saw the Oprah video, and a lot of people signed up on Patreon because of it. So I want to say thank you for that. Thank you. And thank you for understanding, you know, that this content, it's how I make my living, and it is... it takes up a lot of my time and a lot of my effort, and I put a lot into it. So I appreciate those people that give, that donate, that become patrons. I appreciate it very, very much. I think you understand the value of the content, and I think that you know how much effort I put into it. So I want to say thank you for that. And yes, as a patron, you get a lot of goodies. This eclipse is very interesting. So I said, what does it bring to us with the Russian stuff? Well, right on top, we get the devil. So that tells me... illusion, delusion. I don't think things are going to be made clear right away. Not right away. These are really weird cards. They're almost difficult for me to read. They're so weird. It's definitely giving us some more feathers in our cap. It's giving us some more things to work with. That's what this 10 is telling me here. Magician below. This to me it's just coming through as raw power. So it feels to me, and I'm really attracted to the hands in this card. So as above, so below. I feel like we're getting some balance here. We got chaos, but then it comes up with a 10 of Cups. So 10 of Cups is a really good card. So it's interesting. It's interesting. What it's giving me is kind of this up-down, push-pull. It's showing me, I think, the energies that we're getting here. It's not really giving me concrete stuff. Oh, it's going to be blown right open and this, that, and the other. It's giving me some real esoteric stuff. But I see stuff like this when I read around eclipses. I see these big energies that don't give me a lot of details or a lot of storyline, which is annoying, but that's what they want to give me. That's what they're going to give me. These energies are very weird. So again, we have another push-pull thing happening here. I have no idea where that other dog went. I'm like a little bit nervous. I don't hear her around, so I hope she's laying down somewhere. Poor Ophi. P.S. If you want to see all the shenanigans of Santos and Ophelia, then you should follow me on Instagram at Third Eye Champagne, because that's going to be all over it. And Snapchat, Third Eye Kier, K-I-R. I will be posting lots of dog stuff. Also, I'll be roasting a chicken tonight, and I think I'm going to post some stuff about that too. I know I'm a weirdo. But anyway, look at this. We have some push-pull stuff going on here. So it almost feels like a rubber band to me, you know, where it's like, oh, like this side's pulling, now this side's pulling. It's weird. It's very weird. I'm going to revisit this as we get closer and closer to the eclipse. But something comes out of it. Right here, that's the end card. This is the end result. Something comes out of it. So, wow. We shall see. It was vague. I admit that was a vague reading. I'll try to read more on it as we get closer. I want to look now at how the eclipse is going to play out. What the energies are. So, Leo, Aquarius, this one's probably going to affect you more than most. It will affect the fixed signs more than most. That's Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. So you guys be on the lookout. Lunar eclipse will take something out of your life, but it's something that wants to go or needs to go. We're going to make room for something good. So show me. I'm doing Family Feud again. Oh. Some cards down here for the energy of this eclipse. Well, cards are singing because here's the eclipse right here. Bam. The moon shows up as the very first card. What's behind it is the Seven of Cups, the card of illusion, delusion. So this tells me, I would say, leading up to the eclipse, around the eclipse, you're not going to know what you have. I'm not saying that what you have isn't real, or what you see isn't real, or what you're suspecting isn't real. What I'm saying is you're not going to know the full extent of it, or you're not going to know all of the pieces for a while after this eclipse. I would say probably after the series. So I would say probably sometime at the end of February, you're going to be like, oh, it all makes sense now. But I wouldn't make decisions based right around this eclipse time, based on the information you have, because I think it's going to come together in a different way for you down the road. Now, these two guys are telling me make no moves. That's what they're telling me. This is what they're saying, that we just don't know what's coming out yet. We just don't have it yet. But rest assured, the information will be flying. Stuff will be coming out. Treacheries will be revealed. If you are doing naughty stuff, if you are doing stuff that's not on the up and up, this may be the time where it gets figured out, especially if you're a Leo or an Aquarius. So this to me says, look, if you've been doing the dirty, you've been doing naughty stuff, whether you're embezzling at work or you're cheating on your partner, lay low, knock it off. Don't do dumb shit. Don't take risks, because this eclipse will reveal it. So whether you are an injured party or you're injuring a party, whatever it is, this is what's going to come out. This is what's going to come out. And again, this card to me is saying, look, we don't know. We don't know all of it. We're not going to know all of it. It's going to be bits and pieces. You might get a bam, but even if you get a bam situation, you're not going to know for a few weeks exactly how you feel about it. There may be more information that comes out about it. You may not be able to process it for a little while. So I really think that the advice here and the energies that I'm reading here is, don't do anything. Don't do anything. If you're taking risks, stop. If you think you're going to get away with something this month or really in the next 2 months, you're not. If you've been trying to get away with stuff, this could be the time period where it is all revealed. Again, we're not going to know what we have yet, so I wouldn't make decisions based on what's going on in the next 2 months. I really, 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 really wouldn't. So it's also bringing us the Knight of Cups. So I think it's bringing in, even though I know that lunar eclipses take something out, I think it's bringing in actually some much needed energies, some much needed stuff. I think that it's an undercurrent of, okay, you really need this. It's going to be good for you. And this, to me, it's a gentle energy. It's an easy energy. It's moving, but it's a flow. It's a kind of a flowy energy with this guy. So that's coming in there. With the eclipse opposing Venus, I'm not surprised to see a love card here. But again, it feels to me like this energy could go either way. I think it could reveal lots of things about your love life. I think that's kind of where it's leading, whether it's good stuff or bad stuff. I think it could take some things out of your love life. I think overall, there's definitely, okay, pay attention to romantic stuff, because I think that's part of where it's going to be around for a lot of people. And again, we don't know what we have yet. This to me says, this is not a tower moment where, bam, here you have everything. Here you have all your information. Here you have what you need. No, this is a slow and steady wins the race. And again, treacheries will be revealed by this eclipse. And I think you can find that on a global scale, and I think you're going to find it on an individual scale. I think this eclipse is going to reveal a lot of stuff. I will be back in a week or so to do the eclipse by sign. So I'll be looking at each sign to see what's going on with the eclipse for you. So stay tuned for that, and more of my awesome hat collection, obviously. And again, I just want to say thank you for all your support. You guys are amazing. I'll be back soon. Mwah! does look funny. Hello and welcome to third. What the fuck with the hair? I think I should put a hat on. I'm gonna put a fucking hat on.